Good evening. This evening we're going to talk about managing money. Managing money is an important part of anybody's life. It's a necessary thing that we have to do in order to save for certain things, in order to plan for our future, such as retirement, things like that. Um, I'll start out today by talking about choosing a bank. Choosing a bank is very important in the process. You must choose a bank that you're comfortable with, preferably a bank that is local. Dealing with a bank that's local versus one that's not, some pros and cons of that would be something's going wrong or something's happened to your money. You notice that you have fraudulent charges. It's much easier to get in your car or make a phone call down to the bank that knows you personally and take care of those issues versus a bank that is not local, going through the hassle of getting on the phone, talking to a representative, and going through all that. Uh, Picking a bank is very important. Interest rates, other things of that nature, whether or not you're going to have a house loan through them, a mortgage loan, an auto loan, things like that, and the interest rates that they're going to give you. They're going to give you better rates for being a member of that bank, well, whether it be local or not local, but my preference is definitely a local bank. Another big factor is planning for your future. All of us want to retire someday, and for us younger folks, it's looking like the retirement age is going to get a lot further and further away for us. But a 401k is definitely something that all employees should into and look for in an employer. Um, 401k, how much will your company match if you put it? How much can you put in and they will match? Is something that you definitely want to look for when dealing with a 401k. If you're not eligible for a 401k or you're not currently working for somebody who offers a 401k, you can always do an IRA, which is another option. Um, so planning for your future, that's huge. Uh, Dealing with money, that is huge. The next thing I'd like to talk about this evening, as far as money goes, is credit cards. Credit cards and credit in general. Um, Say you go buy a house, say you buy a car, you apply for a couple credit cards. There is a process that you want to follow. So you don't want to just, before you buy a house or a car, you don't want to go and buy all of these or apply for all of these credit cards and get all of this high interest rates and all that kind of stuff that come with it. That's reflected when you go to buy a big ticket item such as a house, automobile, things of that nature. So you definitely want to keep your credit cards to a minimum before you make these big lifelong purchases, because those are things that they'll look at and that can possibly affect your interest rate and how much they're going to give you based off of what you owe monthly on those credit cards, what your interest rates on those credit cards are. You also, if you are going to get into credit cards, you want to make sure that you're shopping the market and that you're finding interest rates that are competitive. Um, Going back to my local bank scenario, local banks that tend to know you and that you've been with for a while tend to offer more competitive rates and better rates than some bank that's located in Chicago or New York or someplace like that. So there is a process, like I said, as far as managing your money. We're not going to really get into that, but money management and money in general, we all make it, we all need it. So I feel like that was a good place to start. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.